Hello friends, happy no, today's not Monday, today's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I'm always messing that up. All right, I am here and I'm gonna show you some new kits and maybe paint some of them, but probably put some of them together. So I have these new all right, here is, sorry, I got a message. The new kits, they're little frames. These measure, I had this all set and I didn't bring my paperwork with me. So the inserts for them are about 5 by 6.5 inches. So the frame is here. Here's one of the inserts. There's like 6 different inserts right now. And then there's a little backer. So we'll put this together and this lets it stand up. So this frame works with this. And then also this cute little breadboard, I believe is what it's called on the website. And I feel like that's an awful lot of pieces, but it probably should be there. So this will look like this when assembled. And then I'm gonna just use the blank piece that came with it instead of the piece, the sign, but then the signs would fit inside of here. You could put a cute little bow up top or whatever, so that makes it interchangeable. And then the other thing that I have, so I've got these two to put together, and then we've got the shelf. Hey Rachel, this one, I don't even know if I can put it together with you guys live right now because I don't know how to put it together. Let's see here. So it's got the little sides. These all kind of fit together. Like so. See what I'm doing there? So these will be your sides. And then there is, it's gonna be hard to do on my live, guys. This piece then will fit in with all of these. So this makes the base. Ish. And then, oh goodness. It's gonna take some work. I'm gonna probably have to build this one on my own. Then there's cute little button-like things you can hang your stuff from on there. And I don't remember, maybe this goes on the front. Does this go on the front? No, this isn't gonna go on the front because I feel like there's something that goes across the front. Why do I have all these pieces? Maybe this was my scrap wood and I didn't put it in my scrap box. I'm gonna have to check on this because look, there's a whole bunch of these, all the same size. I'm betting this is my scrap wood. I'm not gonna put this one together live with you guys today because I'm gonna mess it up if I try. So I'll do that a different day, but we'll put these ones together real quick. I'm gonna put them together first and then paint them. You can do it the other way like we normally do if you'd like, where you paint it and then assemble it. I am kind of short on time tonight. I've got some things that I need to get done, so I told you guys I'd go live, so I'm here, but I'm probably not going to be on here for very long. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? Hello, Sheila. So just gluing this piece on. This part I'll keep, I guess you could put it top or bottom, it doesn't really matter. I always put mine to the bottom, I feel like, so that's what I did. And I'm just gonna set this off to the side and let it dry. So hopefully it doesn't shift, which I just shifted it slightly. I actually have to go glue some giant yard art together here in a minute, and I'm gonna have to use some little grip things to keep it from sliding around. All right, so that's the top piece. This one comes with a bunch of little pieces and then this front piece, and that's what makes this one where it would be able to hold the interchangeable pieces or the different frames. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue each one of these down one at a time. Maybe you can do it more than one at a time, but I'm not brave enough to attempt it, so we're gonna go one at a time. Hi, Kimberly. And then these would be able to, oops, goodness sakes. What was I gonna say? Now I've lost myself. Hi, Vicky. I'm thinking now I probably should have painted this one first because that's gonna be hard to get. I can still do it. You can still do it. It's just not gonna be as easy. So just do yourself a favor and paint first, but see, I just slid that. So it's not lined up. So that's why I'm just gonna go one at a time, and you're just gonna be very slow and patient. Can you guys hear the TV in the other room? I hope not. It's really loud in here. All right, so there we go. That's done. I'm gonna set this off to the side. Let it dry. This one's pretty set. So now I'm gonna go ahead and work on the back. So for the backs of these, they come with 2 of these little pieces, 1 of these, and a little round piece. I am going to go ahead and glue my round piece. Right about here. And then these pieces will get glued in here, and this goes in between. We've done these before on some other projects. So I put this together first and then stick it into the bottom, into the base, and I'm gonna stick my glue right into the base. Like so. And then you just want to be careful until it sets, because it will wiggle around and maybe not end up level or straight how you want it to if you're not careful. So I think that's pretty good. I'll go ahead and let it dry the rest of the way, and then I'll show you guys how it works in a minute. And this one is still drying, but can you guys see in there? It's got the little pocket-like. That's where your interchangeable signs will go. So all these signs will be on the website. This one's a blank one, but it'll just sit like this on your counter or your shelf. You'll have your cute little decoration in there. You can put a cute little bow on here if you want to. So that's just a fun new section available on the website. So this is one of the signs, be grateful. It's just a little kitchen grate. So I don't know if you guys saw, but there's a cute little tiered tray set, a kitchen set, that I want to cut and paint live with you guys. It'll probably be our project for next week, or maybe later this week if I get a chance. And this will go with it, and I just think it's a super cute set. All right, I think this one's dry enough. So now this works like so, and it will sit just like a picture frame. And then this, I'm gonna dump the 3D pieces off of it. You saw what that looks like. Your piece will fit right inside of there, inside of your frame. And then when you want to change it out, it's got the little hole in the back. You can pop it right through, okay? So this is one kit. The pictures are one kit. What are they called? They're not pictures on the website. What did I call them? I really am not sure, guys. I don't have my computer right here, and I did this. I put them on here the other day. But they're all under one tab, one section, one category. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. I feel like this is done shifting, so I can go ahead and do this on the back side here. Same thing that we just did over there on that one. And I don't think I'm gonna paint these live with you guys tonight. I might be able to get one of them done. This one's gonna be a little bit harder because, let me see, I got this little notebook I can stick under this side to make it like more level. Again, I'm gonna stick my glue in the center here. I think this shifted on me a little. Wiggle those in there, and I'm just trying to be careful so you don't want to push that board down too hard or it'll snap. It is made out of MDF, so you want to be careful with that. All right, so there we go. Same concept as the last one. When it's done, it'll stand up about like so, and that'll be a cute little sitter or whatever for your shelf or your counter. Let me put this over here. I think these little pieces went to this other kit, so let's stick these all together right here. All right. So for this one, I'm probably going to just do a white frame. And I got my chalk paint. I'm going to go ahead and just dip right into this chalk paint with my brush. And again, this is always going to be easier to paint before you put it together, but I felt like putting it together first tonight because I didn't know if I'd have enough time to paint it live, so we're just going to go with it and make it work. I think I'll distress it a little bit too, so it's not just perfectly white, but I think that'll be cute. Hey Trisha, hey Mel, how was everybody? To go out and glue those pieces, those yard art pieces. I got a bunch of wood to cut down. Well, that I'm not doing. My dad's actually doing that part for me, but I figured I'd go out there while he does that. See, another reason to paint it while it's not assembled is it just is easier. You can lay it flat. This can no longer lay flat because I've got the little stand on the back side of it. But it's still doable. You can build your stuff first, paint it later if you want to. I will just caution you to be careful with getting paint on the inside. Like I did get some over here, because if it dries, it can make it so that your picture won't fit in there. I think they're called frames. I think I've got them in there and call them frames, like interchangeable frames or something like that. So anyways, there we go. And then I'll go through and distress that in just a minute. I think I'm going to do this white as well, which again might be a pain because it's assembled already, but we can make it work. I'm really liking having neutral colors. I love the bright colors too for a lot of my stuff, but the neutral colors, especially on like the interchangeable pieces, are really nice. Ooh, you guys know what I've got coming? I haven't got it done yet. I've got to get it cut and then photographed and listed, but I am making the trucks interchangeable, or not interchangeable, my goodness, they already are interchangeable. I'm making the trucks reversible. So you'll be able to paint your truck on both sides and use it, you know, you can have it in different colors. So I'll get that cut too in the next couple of days and get that listed, and then we'll do a live and I'll show you how to put it together. Again, you guys are watching this live, you see that it's not as easy to assemble and it's going to be messy on the bottom there. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I don't sell my pieces, and my finished pieces I don't sell. And the picture that goes on this is going to hide the very bottom, so the inside's getting paint on that bottom, which I don't like, but just paint it before you assemble it and you won't have that problem. I didn't realize this was going to be so quick, or I would have just painted it first. I was thinking I wasn't going to have time to get it all done. And I'm kind of leaving it a little bit messy on my background here, because I want it to look like distressed. We're going to do on the other one too. We're going to add a little bit of distressing, but this way it'll look kind of vintagey. Definitely is easier though to paint it first. Hello, Stacy. I'll get these linked. I think I posted them the other day, but I'll get them linked when I get off the live here for you guys to find them easier. I have a couple of new categories coming soon as well. A couple of other ones. Lots and lots of cool, fun things coming that you guys are gonna love. I'm just gonna go up here and finish this part, and then we'll go back to the other side and add our distressing. All right. Overall, it looks decent, especially for being painted once it was assembled. There we go. So I'm gonna put my white away. I'm done with that. If I wanted it super bright white, I might do a second coat, but I don't. I want it to be like a vintage and distressed looking. It's not likely to go on there very well. I'm gonna find a brown or a tan color. I have this Java, so it's kind of like a coffee color, a dark brown. And then I'm gonna grab out my distressing brushes, or brush right here. Let this one dry because it's not dry yet. We're gonna go back to this one. And so I just dip my brush into that, and then I offload some onto my towel. And then I'm just gonna swipe it gently where I want that distressing to go. And I like mine to go in the same direction as the wood. You just add as much or as little as you want. Can't believe how loud that gets when it goes to the beginning of the show. I hope you guys can't hear it. Hopefully Facebook doesn't take this down. All right, so there you go. You guys see it up close? It's just how I want it to look. And that one's finished. So the back side for anybody who's just seen it. And these marks, that's like the flashback from the laser. You can paint the back side of your pieces too if you want to. So then this one, I'm going to kind of do the same thing too. Go ahead and get some paint on my brush. I'm going to offload some paint. And then I'm going to add some distressing. And that's all I do, is just use these brushes. Oops, that one got a little bit carried away. All right, I really like this one. Actually, I thought it got carried away, but I think I like it a lot. So there's this one. You can make a cute little bow for it. You set your little frame or your little pictures in there, and then there's the framed one. So these both go into the same category, into the same yeah, I think that's what I have them listed as categories on the website. Anyways, I'll go ahead and link those in just a bit for you guys, and I'll get all those other kits listed here shortly, and I'll come back live in the next couple of days once I figure out how this one goes together. And we'll put that one together live as well. All right, guys, I hope you have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.